Hello everybody and welcome to Kriophobia, where we are Anna, a lonesome geophysicist trapped in a military base in the depths of a mysterious Russian island, where the cold is deadly, hauntings beyond her comprehension inhabit under the snow, and they conceal a disturbing past in which she has to unveil in order to survive. At least I woke up in a nice mansion. What? Where am I? If only I knew. Oh my, that is the tankiest controls I've ever experienced. I thought I would have had to push S, but that just makes me go backwards. Now to be fair, this game does recommend a controller, so... You know, I'm playing on challenging mode. I think it's just something that honestly I would just need to get used to. As of right now, it's playing pretty smoothly. The shadows are so weird. It's almost like a sketchbook. And then everything lights up. Do you hear me? I gave you an order. I have a ceremonial shaska, I think is how it's pronounced. An ornamental shaska. Looks like an award of some kind. It's also very sharp and looks like it could be a formidable weapon in combat. You can attack with it by pressing attack. Swinging his left mouse button. Pick up. Okay, yeah. I'll slice you in half. How... We are not very fast. This is me spamming left mouse click. So... we are not... fast combatants. So it might be the old hit and run. This delusion of yours needs to stop. No. I love my delusions. Where am I going? This looks like a room. A room that I cannot get into. Are we following, like, lights? Have I just been coincidentally? It's locked. Can we go... These look like stairs, but, admittedly, I do not know where they start and where they begin. I cannot seem to go up them. Maybe we have to fiddle with something in the center. These ice boulders, they make me feel weird, angry. Hit them! Ah! Why don't you just shut up? Apparently I did have to hit them. I broke the ice boulders. What's in me? You'll never have it. I seem to have broken space and time. Reality itself. Ah, my head. Where am I? I seem to have a thing for falling unconscious. I lost my shaska. I lost my sword. My body hurts all over, but I need to get going and get out, wherever this is. You are currently using classic controller mode. The recommended controller scheme is to play the game. You can change the menu anytime. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Movement manual. This game has two main controls, classic and modern control. Classic controls are also known as tank controller, or character relative. Is the controller used in the original games with fixed cameras, the controller scheme is ideal to control a character when the cameras change constantly in this controller. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to change any of this, but it's cool that you can. Shift to run. Ah, my leg, my arm, my head, everything hurts. If it weren't for that pile of snow. Look at this. Where am I? She has a lot of questions. This formation seems to be almost entirely of ice, which feels like it would be very difficult to do. Well, first of all, I see this thing. I want that. This looks like a weapon. Ice axe. A very handy tool, commonly used for climbing, but then can also be used as a lever or weapon. so we can attack with it. Handling and self-defense manual. Every recruit needs to be prepared during expeditions, either in dealing with potential obstacles or defending themselves from unpredictable dangers. If you encounter a wild creature or obstructions in your path, even your tools can serve as a weapon. But watch out. The constant use of your tools will break them. That includes self-defense and normal usage, so be careful to not utilize them irresponsibly. Okay, that's a little concerning. I wonder if you can, like, soft lock yourself. Because surely this is probably going to be useful for, like, climbing and attacking. But I bet there's a way to, like, repair them, right? Only one way to find out. I'm assuming we can climb this with our new handy-dandy ice wall. Is too dense. I can't break it with my ice axe. Well, I tried. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna hit you. It dropped. Whoops. A thing. Health pills. These pills seem to be antagonistic and psychotropic at the same time. There are 2 uses left. I hope they still work. Would you really want to take pills that a giant flesh worm dropped? I feel like I didn't. Oh, I didn't pick them up. I feel like that's like rule number 1 of don't do. It's like a long way down. I don't know. I can't see. I don't have a rope. I gotta be able to climb out of here somehow. There's gotta be something I can do. Can I climb down here? I don't... Oh. There was a path. I could have left the entire time. I see stalagmites here. Basaltic ones. How old is this cave? Basaltic, I think, is the actual pronunciation. Avast thee, worm. And we get another axe? Don't mind if I do. Dual-wielding axes, you say? Stairs? Here? It's frozen solid. Maybe I can remove the ice with an ice axe. Okay, so that did bang it up pretty bad. Can't see the bottom. It might just be the mist, but... and, like, the tank controls, but I'm getting, like, huge Silent Hill vibes. Lights are working. It might just be because, like, she woke up in the middle of nowhere, and now there's, like, weird worms, like... It just feels like maybe this is kind of more or less her subconscious talking. Self-safety is one of the top priorities in any mission. Always remember the following instructions. Avoid accidents at all costs. If you ever find yourself in a dangerous situation, don't hesitate to use one of the evasive maneuvers you learned during your training. Sometimes a step back is all you need to avoid danger, and sometimes you may need to plunge as far as you can. When evading fails, you might get hurt. Remember that you can always self-assess your health and take a deep breath before continuing. Your health, body temperature, and ambient temperature can always be checked in the inventory and status screen. If you need to recover from injuries, please refer to a recovery manual. So E is to evade. I don't think E is to evade. It said E to evade. It tricked me. Oh, another manual. So I picked up the flashlight instead. Professional flashlight. It's a simple but reliable flashlight, a gift from Mikhail. It is a dynamo rechargeable flashlight, so it'll never run out of batteries. It has a toggle flashlight button, and you can control the flashlight and point it around using the controls below. Okay. And the flashlight manual. There's a lot of manuals, I'm not gonna lie. The N50A flashlight is a crank rechargeable battery, so its battery never depletes. Do I have to crank it? So we can't... Oh, we can do both at the same time. Okay. Fair enough. So now we've got a lot going on that we can control. And it's making things kind of hard. Health pills. Don't mind if I do. So how do I go into my inventory? So I'm cold. The ambient temperature is room. The ambient room temperature is cool. But I'm healthy. There's not much I can do about being cold. I'm kind of just boned in that regards. It's locked. Well, we're trapped here forever. Do I really want to open the door? A simple keychain with a tag written dump and caverns. Key, this might be the way out. Towards the gnawing and gnashing sounds. Unlocked with the key. I bet they can't get out. Okay, never mind. They could probably get out. Maybe we go this way. I'm just gonna kill you now. You know. Need to find a way to warm up. Yeah, this doesn't feel like the best place to warm up. Whoops. There's no way I can remove this with just my hands. I have an axe. Is that not good enough? Also, there's something glowing here. Die, die, you monsters! What have I done? Am I freezing to death as I'm having this vision quest? Well, there is a worm on the opposite side over there. There's two worms. It broke. Crap. Well, we're still healthy, so could be worse. I am oh so sluggish. Did these people freeze to death? I don't know, it sounded like the guy shot him. I'm no detective. An equipment closet with no equipment. Hand warmer, a sodium acetate heating pad. It could be used to generate heat for a while. Well, I'm having hypothermia, so probably the best time to use it. These have 2 uses left. Okay, so I'm going to use my tools. I cannot break that. I'm just kind of spamming. I guess there's nothing important in there. Okay. Found keys. Restroom key. A simple keychain with a tag written restrooms. This might be my way out. Through the restrooms? Okay, so we have more pills. Which I'm assuming this is a safe room. We have a military coat and our research coat. Heavy military attire tailored for field missions. Offers advanced insulation from the cold and ample space for carrying equipment. Sounds like yeah. Don't mind if I do. Special coat to mitigate the effects of cold when researching and exploring extreme environments. Has a reasonable insulation and offers a good amount of something. Pockets for equipment. So wait, is this better for the cold? Offers advanced insulation from the cold and ample supply. It sounds like this one does the same thing, but is better. For carrying equipment at the cost of mobility. Okay, so the trade-off is that I'm just slower? I feel exactly the same. Thank God the heater's still on. I think I'd freeze in my sleep without it. I probably should have ran in here. Recovery manual. First aid emergency procedures for the most common conditions. I think we kind of already know what we're talking about here. Hypothermia, you know, wear proper insulation, staying close to heaters, health pills, hand warmers, and in case of severe hypothermia, our scientists have developed an exclusive drug derived from haloperidol and chloropromazine that can induce thermogenesis in the body, effectively heating and regulating your temperature. These are known as warm pills. Administer this drug whenever your body temperature is critical. Okay. I found something. Letter to parents. Log. Dear mother and father, I hope you're doing well. I know it has been a long time since we last spoke, but I'd like to say how thankful I am for all the values you taught me. I thought you should know I have taken the next step in my career. I am now the chief of security of one of the Soviet Union's boldest initiatives. Surely whatever hopes and dreams you had for me, I have surpassed them. Our family's legacy will be engraved in history. Are you proud of me now? It sounds like you have some things to work out, that you did this solely to impress your parents. Also, I might as well just take these. I have so much space. Why not? That's my wardrobe. There's definitely something down that hall. This place is so bizarre. Where do these doors lead to? On guard. It broke. I will say, everything that I pick up seems to break very fast. And I get so many different ice axes. I doubt this is the restrooms. You know, this seems to work, but it needs power. You know, I'm just glad that it's not full of things. Warm pills. Don't mind if I do. Is this just a drain? I think so. I'm stuck. It's locked. And we have what looks to be... I have no idea. The sign has 4 colors. Are they useful anywhere? It's hard to say. I'm really glad that, not freezing to death anymore. Nothing happened. This panel seems to have ran out of energy. Okay, so I think we need to charge this first somehow. Down from there. And fight me like a worm. Seems to be a small child over there. Maybe? What am I looking at? Can't do that from here. I unlocked with the key. Okay, so progression. Where I will apparently escape through the bathroom. It's pretty difficult to control on some occasions. There's something behind these boards. Looks like a hole in the wall. But this hole's so big, I think I can fit through it. Okay, but no way I can remove this with just my hands. I seem to need a knife. Back attack. You've been bamboozled. And I'm down an ice axe. Wait, did that equip? Okay, I think it did. Is there... I don't know if there's a difference between... It says like left and right, but... I guess that's just my hands. You know, which is normal. Attempt to cross through the hole. Not yet. I would like to take a peek in the urinal that's broken. Oh my god, why does it have to be here? I hope it's sealed. Why is there always toilet treasure? Am I freezing? It's just the hash marks of, like, the shadowing that's making me think. Been in here. And then there was this door, which... Okay, it's locked. That means it's not my problem. So yeah. Let us climb through the hole. Which, I'm positive there's something on the opposite side. 'Cause I can hear something. Okay, who wants to fight me? It's either in... well... I don't even think it gave me anything. The stench is almost unbearable. Just broke that for no reason. But I did get another ice axe. So we're doing okay. I cannot see. Can I crawl through this hole? No. That might just be a crater, but it admittedly pretty much useless. The camera does not move very much. I don't have a key to this padlock. Maybe I can break it somehow. You mean with an ice axe? I'm not an electrician. You could always try to be an electrician. Wait! There was a very, like, formal-looking girl next to a frozen ice statue. What's your deal? This is frozen solid. Maybe I can remove the ice with an ice axe. No more ice. Why, though? Looks like a goddess of some sort. Should I start praying for help? There seems to be something behind the statue. I may be able to move it sideways. Sure. Why not? I have no idea what this does. I can't seem to, like... I think I found how to evade. I can't seem to do anything with it. Which is odd. Can I go in here? Maybe I need something like a key. What is this, a hidden letter? Soldier's note, log. I can't stand it anymore. How many days have we been here in this frozen hell? It's been so long, and all for what? We worked for weeks on end without sleep to prepare for their arrival. Now look at us, locked, rotting away, forgotten. Everything was fine before that winch got here. I just hope Comrade Sergei gets us out of this. He's the only one who ever knew what he was doing. Judging by the absence of everybody, I think they all messed up. This is a very loud room, but I'm not seeing anything, which is concerning. I thought I saw something move in the locker. Hey, are you okay? The little girl doesn't respond. Come, I'll get you out of this cold. This cold, promise? Liar! She dropped a goo monster! Okay, well... Wait. I thought I heard it, like, break. Electrical fuse. Is this an electrical fuse? It might be useful. Or pills. We have a ton of pills. So I'm going to like preemptively use one. Because why not, I guess? We have so many pills. I also don't know what this is about. Like, I can have 4 things on me, and then there's 2 things up here. But like, when my weapon breaks, it doesn't like auto-equip a new one. It just kind of like leaves me hanging. Get down from there. You're gonna hurt yourself. Locked. Looks like this woman took care of their... looks like the women took care of their things. Oh, you think you're a smart worm, huh? Okay. Yeah, like, it broke, and then it just leaves me hanging. Like, I still have to do the effort of equipping a new one. So what's the point of having all, like, the weird, like, quadrant of pockets? I still do not know what this is. It looks like a safe. Or like an electrical box, but I cannot interact with it. Statue is already... Yeah, it just talks about the statue. So, I don't know if this is a bug or something, or I'm just... Ow. I should have kind of realized... Okay, well... I thought it looked different. I don't have a key to this. Can I break it? That did it. Too bad there's a ice mine. That's the bathroom, isn't it? We're getting cold again. Speaking of which, didn't I have heat pills? Where'd those go? Oh, I must have accidentally took them, didn't I? There's a lot of mines down this hallway. It spat blood at me. Well, I'm assuming, now that the power's on, this is the next thing we need. So what if it's a little cold? Maybe this fuse will make the panel work again. Should I use it? Why not? Perfect. It fits. This locked myself here. Oh, it locked myself. The panel has 4 color switches. Press a switch. I don't quite understand. The sign has 4 colors. Are they useful anywhere? So what? Is it like... I'm locked in the room with a shadow man. Red, green, purple, yellow? It's like red. Oh, I see. It's like red, green, purple, yellow. Well, I opened one. I'm telling you, there's something in the darkness of these corridors. Never, ever turn off the lights in the prison. Never. I'm locked in jail. Maybe I could pull out these bolts with something. I don't have much to pull out a bolt with. Okay, well... Red, red, yellow, purple. Red, red, yellow, purple. Wait, what? Oh, it must be upside down. Blue, yellow, or maybe that's it. Maybe it's blue. Yeah. It was blue. Problem is, I don't know if this has anything. I just can't look back. I saw it once in the dark and pray to God I won't ever see it again. Whatever they keep inside these walls, I hope it never gets out. Never, ever turn off whatever light you have. Never. I mean, that's the plan. It's so disturbing. Problem is, I need a tool. I need like a knife. Which is kind of embarrassing. But also I'm locked in here. So... like, I mean, yeah, what do I do? Red, green, purple, yellow. What's the other thing to open this, though? It's like I feel like throwing up. But with all the gross stuff here. These colored markings on the walls, do they mean anything? Red, red, yellow, green. Well, that's all I got. Red, red, whoops. Yellow, green. You guys should really make a better method for opening doors. Now I have to do it again to go back. Jeez. I don't want to judge a prison, but, God, the door's locked. I'm trapped here. Well, this is my life now. It was, well, I don't want to touch it. Dash, dash, dash. Forced shower was cold, so cold. Oh, is this going to be like the ghosts of the prisoners? Whispering in the cracks, I hear him crying. I'll point a light at you so hard. I mean, I can't fight a ghost. So dark. Lost count. Dash, 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 dash. I mean, yeah, it's like the days that they were stuck in here. That monster took him away. Cockroach hides in dark. Good thing it's always dark. There's a lot of cockroaches. Crunchy, soft, warm. I like it. Look what you've done to him. I'll tear you apart. When I leave, I'll end you. I'll end everything. It's beating the crap out of me in the dark. There's not much I can do about it. Open this door now. I guess what I should do is use these pills. Open this door, let me out. This door, I'll end all of you. Should I just, like, Like, because it's beating the crap out of me. Like, open this door. I don't think I can. Freedom! I mean, it's shadow. I can just go through that. Red, green, purple, yellow. Red, green, purple, yellow. Ow. It's kind of hard to point a light on something. Well, it just keeps blocking my way. I think it's finally dead. Get me out of here. I'll take my chances with being in the vent. All right. Yeah, it's the only way. Surely a shadow creature can't climb in through a hole, right? I am pretty beat up. The freezer is locked. Not that it isn't cold enough in here. So there's just a bunch of freezers. Also, I think I should equip this. And try to get rid of these. Warm pills. Okay, this time I won't use them. Whatever food used to be here, it's now something else. Ugh. Luckily, it seems to be a bit warmer in here. Either that or a near-death experience really warms me up. An improvised knife made from scrap metal, despite its obvious use as a weapon. It may be useful to cut through some obstacles. Whoa. That was weird that it, like, sidestepped. Okay, it's got, like, one more use in it. It dropped one. There's one under there. Okay, well, it evens out. Okay. We need to clear out as much as we can, I feel like. In case we have to deal with another Shadow Man situation. Now that I have a shiv, though, I'd like to think I should be able to access some of those rooms. Whoever cooked here made food for hundreds. I mean, that is usually what military cooking is, right? Oh no, what happened to the people here? Maybe I can open this lid on the other side. What, this side? Maybe on the right side I could force it open with the right tool. So now I need like a crowbar. Also that I can look in a pot. It's locked. Do I have to actually have the tool equipped? So, like, do I have to equip? Yes. That's... I don't know, that's a little weird. I have the tool on me. Oh, disgusting. Ooh, look at this. Canteen key. The key is surprisingly well preserved, found in female dormitory. Well, I mean, it is a key. But... So, that's probably for the door, right? Yeah, because these are just freezers. There we go. I can see the tank controls becoming a little rough with time. I just got eaten. What has led you here? To this far corner of the earth? Don't say it. Did you miss us? That was a very interesting demo. And it looks like it expands exponentially. Like you go outside, there's multiple people. I thought it was just going to be like a Silent Hill debacle where it's just us going through this, like, you know, trauma, shadows. That person died at the start of the game. Coming soon. Yeah, it was a blast. Hopefully everyone else enjoyed it equally as much. And of course, if you want to play this for yourself or wishlist it on Steam, there'll be a link down in the description below. You can check out the game for yourself. If you want to support the channel, feel free to do so by liking the video, sharing it around, you know, giving a like, and of course subscribing if you haven't already. You can also do the additional support of joining our Patreon, much as our members such as Monsenstar and Unworn Comment. Stuff like that obviously helps, you know, obviously purchasing, you know, new games, finding new series to do. You know, every little bit helps. It doesn't have to be a lot, but, you know, if you're really supportive of trying to, you know, help a small YouTube channel out, the Patreon is there just for people who want to, you know, throw in their hat and give a small monetary value. Of course, there is also the members program, though there isn't a lot going on with it, but there's also the whole super chats and like tipping and whatnot, I believe, but I'm not super familiar with that. But again, every little bit of support helps, and hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.